So next up on my Shameless character opinion videos is for Carl Gallagher. Carl took the biggest, wonkiest fucking twists and turns in this entire series. Alright, we know Carl's a little psycho. Just a little psycho. His first real job is selling shit on the corner. Like, what? Carl, come on, Carl. Anyway. And then he gets his ass arrested. He gets a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old arrested. And he goes to juvie, where he comes out on top, but comes out selling drugs. Not selling drugs, selling guns. And from the start, though, Carl has had a heart. When Frank told him he had cancer, he didn't have cancer, by the way. When Frank told him he had cancer, and then Frank got really sick, he did the same thing that Frank did for him. He shaved his head so that the sun rays could come in and cure his cancer. Did Carl ever realize that he never had cancer? I don't remember. I know the very first episode they said that he was like torturing cats, but they never like represented that in the series at all. Yes, he did have an episode where he was stealing dogs, but he was trying to make money. He wasn't killing the dogs. In this entire series, though, he's always had a big heart. He cared for his father at certain points, on and off. When it came to, what the fuck is his name? My brain just shut off everything. Well, when he was when he was being a cop, and his partner at the time pulled over the woman who was selling shit, I think cigarettes or something, and she stole her wig and her shirt, her dress, and then Carl snuck back and gave it back to him. That, I don't know, that just proves something sweet. When he bought the house, when he gave Fiona the money to buy the house, yes, he was kind of a douchebag during that time, but he still knew right from wrong. He still had a heart. He was better than fucking Debbie. We see Carl's journey. Like, he struggled, he hustled, he thrived at certain points, and he realized the shit and danger he was in, and he got scared. Especially when his partner, his friend, the guy who got kicked out of juvie because he turned 18, killed, I'm assuming, a kid with a hammer because he stole his bike, and Carl straightened the fuck up and got scared. We see this change in Carl. We see him realize, hey, my life is gonna go that way if I don't straighten up. And then his choices in being a cop sort of fail him, but I think we could have got, I think Carl's life is gonna improve greatly, honestly. Because yes, he's currently a meter maid, but he'll get promoted. He will. I don't doubt that he will. Or he'll end up owning the bar, because I think that was where it was leading to. That other cop buying the bar and Carl coming on to help. That's where I think it was going. And I think Carl's life will greatly improve. We're never going to know because it was canceled, but that's what I think. There are two, I think the show, if Shameless ever created spin-offs, the two main focuses, I think, would be V and Kevin in, where'd they go? I forget where they went. But V and Kevin, because they moved far away. So I think it would be a main focus on them, and then a main focus on Ian and Mickey and that general area. So South Side, West Side, they moved to the West Side. I think it was West Side. And then they grew up on South Side. So they're still going to come back. They're still going to see Ian. They're still probably going to see Debbie. They're not going to see Lip and his kids, his family, as much because he moved far away. I think, I don't remember where, but yeah. So I think that would be the main focus, and we would get to see Carl owning the bar and thriving in life. I think he would thrive. I think he would end up having a life sort of like Kevin. But yeah, that's where I think that's gonna go. Or I think that's what it is. I think Carl had the biggest downfalls in this entire series. So what are your thoughts on Carl Gallagher from Shameless? Please comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.